Alrighty, we are nearing the end of the movie meter sessions. We got an interesting one today. The Wolf of Wall Street.
Yeah, that works.
Wolf of Wall Street.
What'd you guys think? The movie. Who's starting?
Josh, wanna
Josh.
kick it off?
I thought the movie was really awesome. I haven't seen it since it came out, and I think it's like early high school or something.
2013 maybe?
Okay, so yeah, I was pretty young when I saw it before, so it felt kind of like edgy to be watching it or something. But I noticed.
That's a fact.
Yeah, I
Murder
noticed some
Robbie.
differences in like how I viewed it this time, because like last time I found some of the scenes in this where I found them funny before, they were kind of sad in this one, like the whole Quaalude scene where his daughter is like watching them on drugs basically. That was kind of like a comedy moment with Jonah Hill for me before, but this time it had more layers, I guess. I don't know really what to say about it. I just like really enjoyed it and thought it was well shot, well acted. Yeah, what about you guys?
Yeah, I love this movie. Like we were talking before, probably my second favorite Scorsese movie. I think like besides obviously like the one MDB thing, like the biggest like conversation around the movie is kind of like the morally ambiguous stance it takes. And like I am kind of on the side of like of this movie did it well. Like I don't think like you need to be spoon like I think Scorsese trusts his audience to like not spoon feed to them like, oh, these people are bad and you should always remember that. Like I think like it's really easy to kind of just like paint this picture of like us versus them, or like these are the bad guys, these are the Wall Street people, and like you should just like condemn all of their actions. Whereas like having like it framed like Jordan Belfort being the protagonist of the story, I think it makes you actually like kind of look at yourself and see like the greed and the addiction and things that's like in you too. And like you can't just like you can't just like write him off as being just like a a human being. 'Cause like obviously he is, but like there's also like a part of Jordan Belfort that's like in all of us. So like I think it's good that Scorsese doesn't really let you off the hook while still making it obvious that like you're not supposed to root for these guys.
But it was like with the narration, it's like he's selling that lifestyle to you. It
Yeah.
felt like we were in the audience at the end and he was like selling this to you. So
Yeah.
I don't know about you guys, but I felt like a little bit of like,
Yeah.
I don't
But
know.
I think Scorsese just trusts the audience to like to know right from wrong.
I think so too,
Yeah.
but it's also interesting that it like, I don't know, for me it
Yeah.
made me feel like
Yeah.
a little jealous or
And I
something.
feel like it's like something he does. Like in
Yeah.
Goodfellas, it was the same exact way. You know, like
Mhm.
you're not like the mobsters are bad guys, and like you
Yeah.
should know that because you're. a
He like
human.
sweeps you away into their lives.
Yeah,
So,
exactly.
Yeah.
One thing about it that I was interested by is like the social commentary on wealth and power behind that,
Mhm.
because it kind of seems like they're just saying that money talks, and even in like American society, it's not exactly fair if you have a lot of money. Because I was wondering how realistic that ending was, where he's in like that luxury jail.
And that's what happened in real life.
That is what happened
Yeah.
in real life. Yeah, so that's
He had like 36 months in jail or something like that. Like nothing.
yeah, so that's
And
interesting.
straight out and back
Yeah.
into making money again. And
Yeah.
selling that lifestyle to people.
Right.
Yeah.
It's a little ironic.
What'd you think of like sort of like the cinematography, like the non-stop like music changing from like the song to the song to the song, like the camera angle is like going crazy whenever he's on drugs and things like that?
The drug scenes were particularly cool.
Yeah.
Like the Quaaludes, just the
Yeah.
little tricks he did. There were some nice things he did, like clever things, like the infomercial. He was like filming the infomercial and then he got arrested on the infomercial.
Oh yeah.
Just like little things like that make it
Yeah.
interesting and engaging. Like it didn't feel 3 hours. Like there was no
Yeah.
point in the movie.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
where
what do you
like-
think about like the length of it?
Yeah, I didn't feel. I don't know about you guys, but I didn't feel like okay, let's get to the point here. I was enjoying every single scene.
I thought it kind of had to be 3 hours because like to get that like manic energy the entire movie had for 3 hours straight, you're kind of just
Yeah.
like, wait, this movie is like just going on and on and on. Like it's kind of like I feel like that was necessary.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing about it is I don't really know how much there is to talk about. Like, were there that many hidden things that,
Yeah.
or some subtle point? Like everything seemed very obvious to
Yeah.
me. Like
Intentional, yeah.
Like intentionally bold and yeah.
Yeah.
So I'll be interested to see what the talk is about today.
Yeah.
If they bring in some different perspectives.
You got some ratings?
Let's do it.
I can go first.
definitely be wrong about that, of course. Wouldn't be surprised.
86%.
Give it a 70. Whoa.
93%.
There you go.
All right. It's about
85.
85-ish, yeah.
I think.
Cool. 85%-ish. Wolf of Wall Street. Nothing to do with all the naked people.
Penultimate episode of Movie Meter.
Yeah, Margot Robbie bumped it up a couple